Welcome back to Let's Automate It, a automation channel all about AI, all about technical fancy things, but aimed at non-technical people to make our lives quicker, faster, more productive, to be able to use tools that were previously only accessible to those developer types, those clever types. Well, now we can actually do a lot of cool things without having to be as smart as a developer. What you're seeing on the screen right now is a complex flow that builds social media posts and posts them to Facebook, to Instagram, and to LinkedIn. And I've been running through a series of emails, my apologies, running through a series of videos, breaking this flow down into its little component parts. So ultimately, we have the skills needed to build this whole flow. So right now, today, I want to look at how we post to LinkedIn. We've already done how we post to LinkedIn. I've already done a video on how to post to Facebook using n8n. This is n8n, by the way. It's what you're looking at. It's my favorite automation platform. If you want to know how to set that up, I've got a video on that. Go check it out. If you want to know how to post to Facebook, to a Facebook page via n8n, go check out. There's a video on that as well. And if you want to know how to post to Instagram, I've got a video on that as well. So the last one we need to tackle is how to post to LinkedIn. Now, I do want to make an honest claim. I created this integration. Sure, I am having tough time with my tongue today. I created this integration. There we go. I created this integration. I'm still struggling with LinkedIn a long time ago, and I've actually forgotten how I did it. So I haven't prepped anything. I've dived straight in here. Part of what I want to try and do with this channel is to show you guys who's watching this that just like you, I'm non-techie and I kind of stumble around and get things working. So it's not all roses. Sometimes it's tough to do. So I wanted to do this one without any rehearsal and just jump in. So what we have on this one here is we have a whole feed, a whole flow prior to the LinkedIn node that creates copy and images for LinkedIn. We've got a dedicated LinkedIn AI service here with a special prompt. Today is not about that. Today is about how do we physically use n8n to post to LinkedIn. If we know how to do that, then the rest is actually quite simple. So today, that's what we're going to focus on, just getting set up with LinkedIn. So, as always, if we're going to post to a third-party platform, we need some kind of integration with that platform. We need to know how to connect with it. So n8n makes it easy. So I'm going to double-click on this node, and we're going to do this together. So I have a credential already set up, very creatively, called LinkedIn account. And if I click into that, what makes it really cool to n8n is they have this open docs thing. They have an open docs that lets you work through it. So I want to open that doc. And let's just put that in its own tab. And let's work through this. So what we're trying to do here is create LinkedIn credentials. So to use these credentials to authenticate the following nodes, LinkedIn, right? That's what we want to do. Prerequisites, we need to have a LinkedIn account, which we have. I am going to see if I can log into my LinkedIn account. Maybe we don't need to that yet. And we need create a LinkedIn company page, which we have as well. I believe, though, I'm only posting with this mechanism to my personal feed. So we'll just focus on that at the moment. So anyway, we need to have a LinkedIn account done. We need community management OAuth 2. Use this method if you're new to LinkedIn or creating a new LinkedIn app. So we're probably going to go through that. And there's some sources here. Okay. So we're going to need a client ID and we're going to need a client secret. Okay. And this is generated after you create a developer app. So we're going to have to create an app. All right, here are the instructions. To create a new developer app and set up a credential, log into LinkedIn and select this link to create a new developer app. So this is linked. So I'm just going to open this in a new tab. And let's see if it's logged us into... Oh, there we go. We've logged in. Actually, let me hit the back button here. I think maybe I was logged in earlier. Nope, that was it. Okay, so I'm just going to open link a new tab. Obviously, I was already logged into LinkedIn and it's jumped right in here to create an app. That's what I need to do. So let's keep following all these instructions though. Enter an app name for your app. Okay, so let's go. I'm just going to call this one tutorial because that's what we're doing at the moment. Okay, LinkedIn page. Enter your company's name or LinkedIn page URL. Okay, this can't be undone. So I need to get my page URL. So let's just jump into LinkedIn here. All right, and go to one of my pages. And I believe if I go to view as member, okay, I think this is my URL. I just everything before the question mark. So let's check that. I've copied that URL. Let's go back here. I'm going to put that in there. I'm just up. Well, it's picked it up. It's happy with that. Okay, I'm going to need a privacy policy, which I have one saved already. So I'm just popping in a privacy policy. I'm linking it to my Lead Genius page, and I have read these terms. That looks pretty straightforward to me. I can't see much else to do there. Let's just quickly check our credential, check out how to docs. Please enter a LinkedIn name, add a logo, click the box, create the app. Okay, so we've done all those setups. So let's go, oops, let's find where we were, and create the app. Please upload a valid logo. Okay, so we have to put a logo in here. So let's go and grab a logo here. Let's see if we can use, let's just see if that'll work. Yeah, there we go, our little robot guy. Fantastic, and create app. Fantastic, we have access. Let's go have a look at our, this should open the products tab. Select the products APIs you want to enable. For the LinkedIn node to work properly, you must include share on LinkedIn and sign in with LinkedIn using the OpenID Connect. All right, so let's do these one at a time. Share on LinkedIn. All right, it's been so long. I feel like I'm doing this for the first time with you guys. So we are going back to the app, and we should be in the products tab. So we want request access. You're requesting access to the default tier. All right, let's request access. All right, not sure what's happened there. We'll check out the docs. We'll come back and sign in with LinkedIn using OpenID Connect. OpenID, sign in with LinkedIn using, there it is. So let's request access there. We'll say yes. Whoever reads those, does anyone, let me know in the comments. Do you ever read the terms? And I mean, I don't know what I'm agreeing to. I'm just in a rush to get things done. So success, the product has been provisioned to your application. All right, so those steps are done. Now, once you've requested access, open the Auth tab, copy the client ID. Okay, we're getting to the good stuff. Auth tab, there's client ID. Let's go and copy that. And we head back to n8n now. Okay, let's create a brand new set of credentials. I'm going to open this up and go create new set of credentials. I'm just going to give this a name. I'll delete these afterwards in case any one of you are hoping to steal my credentials and get up to no good. Of course, none of us would do that. Hey, we're all good people here on the internet. Nothing bad happens on the internet. There's the client ID. And let's go back into here, and we need to copy the primary client secret. It's hidden, so all you people hoping to do something dodgy is not going to happen. As I say, nobody in this community is bad news. Okay, and we're doing that. Organization support, what's that about? Whether to request permissions to post to an organization. I don't know. Let's see. I'm leaving those on. I can't recall. We'll come back and check if that works. But let's go connect my account. Bummer, something went wrong. I've got a auth redirect here. I'm going to have to do something with that. I've skipped that step. Maybe I should just go back to our documentation and see what it has to say. Copy that. Select the copy. This was for community management. Let's have a look at this other one. All users must select. I'm just reading through here. Now, we really should have, I'm going to go back into here. We really should have, this is, I think, what's missing. Authorize redirect. So we've got to put an authorized, we need to add a URL. I think, because whenever you set up these apps, it needs to know when it logs you in to LinkedIn, where does it take you back to? What service is it connecting to? We haven't told it what service to interconnect with, and this is where we put that service in. So I'm going to come back to my n8n, and we're going to grab this OAuth redirect URL, click to copy. Not sure if it copied. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. All right, let's come back down to here and let's pop that in there and let's go update. All right, it hasn't generated any new keys. This should just, let's check it out. As I say, doing it live with you guys. This, you're feeling my pain. You're sharing my success. So let's just try this now. Connect my account. Should open up LinkedIn. Bummer, something went wrong. In 5 seconds, you'll be redirected back to my n8n. Okay, so let's turn this off and try connect. And we're just going to save that. And connect my account. Bummer, something went wrong. Let's turn this off as well. Save it. This is often how I get things done. I just try different options, see what happens. Aha! There we go. Got my login credentials. Signing in. Tutorial would like to use your name and photo, create and modify and delete posts on your behalf, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to allow that. This should now redirect me back to my n8n. Yeah, got connected. Window can now be closed. So, looks like we're working. So, it looks like you want to have these off for this to work. Let's go back. Let's just get out of here. We're not going to save that. And let's go have a look at our documentation one more time. We were using this one. Once you've requested access to the so I actually think we need to add a step into the community setup here, and that is to add that redirect OAuth. But looks like, let's just double check if it's not there. Okay. Anyway, that looks like it's done. That looks like it has worked. So let's keep on soldering on. Going back into my n8n. So that's this one here. In fact, you know, let's do this rather. I don't want to muck with that one. I'm going to go back to my LinkedIn account. And what I'm rather going to do here is I'm just going to copy this because let's find some space on here. There we go. I don't want to mess with my working flow. So making a copy of this node, we're going to use the tutorial setup. And this is how we now configure this LinkedIn URL. This LinkedIn node, right? So we're going to post, we want to create, we want to post as a person. I see we can post as an organization. Let's stick as person for now. I don't want to be mucking around too much in this. I don't think I've tried with organization. But let's go with person. Person name or ID. Now this will be the name of the person as it would be. Yeah, it's on a drop-down list here because this credential is already connected and it's connected with me. And this is going to be the text that is going to come in. So we don't have any text at the moment because this is pulling from a previous node, and this little node is all by itself. It's not connected to anyone. So we need to put in a little set node just to give us some artificial information that we can use. Let's just add in here. Let's just call that text, and we'll call this. Oops. Sorry for my typing. This is a post via n8n, right? So that's our little setup there. My typing leaves so much to be desired. Sorry to make you watch that. Okay, so that's been tested. We want to just move it in front. So if we run this, okay, we're going to get, this is a post via n8n. Now, actually, there is something I do recall from when I set this up. I think I made a note here. Yeah, here it is. Here's a note here on this little note. I'm going to zoom in so you can read it here. Creating an image for LinkedIn. LinkedIn node requires the image to be a binary file, which can only work if the image is created by the node preceding the LinkedIn node. So the image needs to be created a second time. So that's part of our bigger node. In this flow, we create the image way back here, and we had to do it a second time because for complicated reasons, the image needs to be generated the node immediately prior to LinkedIn. If it's a little bit further back, it doesn't work. And the reason for that is, it looks like this, the image needs to be a binary file. What is a binary file? A binary file is basically only a machine readable, computer readable file. It's not readable by humans. It's just garbage to our eyes and our brain, but computers can read it. It needs to be a binary file. So our image needs to be a binary file, and that binary file needs to be in a node immediately preceding the LinkedIn node over here. Okay, so let's go and find, here's my little story here. So we're going to need to get, use an HTTP node. This is a nice Swiss Army knife node. We can get a URL. So I'm going to go get an image via URL here. So let's go and do that. Let's jump into Google here. In fact, I've got a page open. Yeah, I used this image before. Copy image address. So I'm just grabbing an image off the internet. Just, you know, any old image, just for the sake of getting an image to post to LinkedIn. And I'm going to go put that in here. So there's our image. We want some options here. We want to get our response to be a file and the data output field to be. So this, I believe, will fetch this image and turn it into a binary file because we're asking for a file and it's going to come back as data output. So let's just quickly test that. All right, great. This is a binary file. So a little tricky. So let's just connect that up. All right. So now we've got a field here that's got text in it, and we've got an image file that is coming out as a binary file. It sounds complex, guys. I know that sounds technical. Sometimes to get past the technical stuff, you have to have faith, follow blindly, not understand too much what's going on. Certainly, I feel like I'm in that space often. So hopefully you guys can follow along with that. If anyone knows more about binary files, please put them in the comments. I'd love to learn more. Okay, but here we have our credentials we're connecting with. This is all set up correctly. A name or person ID. Okay, that changed out. I'm just going to change that back to my name. And the text. What text do we want to put in here? We want to put in the text that we got from our set node way back when. So beauty of n8n, just drag and drop. There it is. And now the image category, we want it to be a binary file. It's already filled it out with data because that's pretty much the name as far as I know. Data files, binary files at least always seem to have this name data. So I'm not going to, you can just write it in like I've done now. So if I post this now, this should post that rugby photograph with this post via n8n as the text to my LinkedIn. Let's check it out. That looks like success. There's only one way to find out, and that is to go and have a look at my LinkedIn. So let's head over that. We're going to go over to my LinkedIn. We're going to go back to me. I think if I could hit I'm not that familiar with LinkedIn. Let's see. LinkedIn. I want to go to me. There we go. Robin Tyndall posted this right now. This is a post via n8n. I love it. I love it. It's done. There we have it. I'm just going to delete this because I don't want it on my post. But you now know how to configure LinkedIn. You need to create an app so you can get the credentials to post in here. And then you are going to need to generate an image file as a binary file. Over here with my earlier on this feed, I generate this via an AI node using the model DALL-E 3. I'll take you through this in another video, but this generates an image here as a binary and then post it to LinkedIn. And I've duplicated that by using an HTTP node to create a binary file here using this setup. And then we put in the caption from there. And there you have it. That's how you do it. I hope this has been helpful. But a reminder, I've got a couple of other videos, a video to show you how to post to Facebook with n8n. You now know how to post to LinkedIn with n8n. I've also done a video on how to post to Instagram via n8n. So the main social media platforms, you are good to go. I'm not posting to Twitter anymore. I've never found any value in Twitter. I may be wrong on that. Let me know in the comments if you want a Twitter tutorial. We can dive into that. But LinkedIn and Facebook have actually been my most powerful, LinkedIn particularly. But now you know how to do that. And guys, please join the community. letsautomate.biz, I believe, is the URL. Should be in the notes down below. Like, subscribe if this is getting value. The more people that subscribe, the more people that give me feedback, let me know. And let me know what type of thing you'd like me to do. We're going to get into some really funky stuff. But what I'm doing earlier in this channel is, because this channel's new, I think this is my 4th or 5th video, is, I can jump straight in and show you the complicated stuff, but it gets a bit overwhelming. So I want to break this down, and I know it can be a bit frustrating to show you how to use AI nodes, to show you how to use these Facebook and Instagram nodes, how to use a Telegram node. By the way, if you want to know how to use a Telegram node, check out my part 1, part 2, part 3 on how to get started with n8n. We do a bunch of cool stuff with Telegram. how to use NoCodeDB. This is an alternative to Airtable. But if I show you how each one of these work, it makes it so much easier to piece them all together and to build out a flow like this without getting kind of thrown in the deep end and drowning. I'm hoping you're getting value out of this. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a subscribe, let me know your feedback. And if there's something I can do for you, I do like good manners. So if there's something you can do for me, something I can do for you, start your comment with it, please. Show some acknowledgement, some support, some appreciation. And please and thank you goes a long way. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this journey and I hope you come along with me. Until the next video, I'll catch you later. Cheers.